Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Today I want to talk to you about the H1B rule change that the Department of Labor recently announced they were going to delay. All right, let's go back and cover the ground so you guys know exactly what we're talking about here. There were many rules proposed at the end of the Trump administration, and this is one of those rules that was in January, at some point in January, had been proposed and was approved. Now, the rule that was approved was that by the Department of Labor, and it was to raise the salaries on LCAs, that's the H1B, and perm prevailing wage determinations. That's for the I-140 green card process, okay? So the regulation that we're talking about proposed to raise the salaries by some 35%, sort of at a minimum. And the regulation said that salaries are not competitive, they need to move up. All right, now Trump did a couple of these, one got thrown out, but this is the rule that he actually put through the system and it went through in the proper way. Sometime in January, I believe January 8th, this rule was approved and it was slated to go into effect on or about March 12th, all right, 60 days later. So the rule was supposed to go into effect, and essentially that was bad news. It was bad news because it's in the middle of the H1B filing period. We have our lottery starting in March, people have to put their cases in, and employers really need to be ready to offer the right salary to their employees. An H1B is a work visa where the employer petitions to get a specific employee, and they have to tell the government the salary they're paying that foreign employee. This is all about protecting American workers. So the system requires that employer to hit a salary mark that is above the minimum salary set in the Department of Labor, and the Department of Labor does that county-wide by county basis. So the rule was set to go into effect basically last week, and the government announced that they would officially delay the rule, okay, by 60 days. Now, we had the comment period up for you guys to comment on it. There were some 70-something comments, and the government found that 20-something of them were legitimate comments that talked about the delaying of the rule rather than just throwing the rule out. It's kind of interesting that they differentiated between those. In any case, the government decided that there were 20-something comments, and those comments pointed out various reasons why the rule should be delayed. So at this point today, H-1B season is marching forward. And the H-1B season, it means you can file a case, get your salary, and you can rely on the information that currently exists online. That means we use specific databases to see what the salaries are by county, by job code. It's called the SOC code. So right now you can rely on those and look at the level 1, 2, 3, and 4 salaries and recognize that those are legitimate, they're good for us, and we can use them. You can also file a prevailing wage determination, and I would encourage you that you look at this as the second benefit that you get out there. Prevailing wage determinations are filed to the Department of Labor at the beginning of a perm case. You want to get yours filed as soon as possible because you're hoping that you'll fall under this salary guidance. The rule's coming back again on May 14th. It's been delayed till May 14th. Between now and then, we already know the Biden administration has been moving forward to try to undo or make new changes. We need to be vocal with your attorney, be vocal if you have a chance with the government to explain why this rate change, the salary increase, is actually not good and doesn't fit the H-1B world. There's a lot of good reasons out there why salaries should not change, and those reasons are the majority of H-1B employers comply with these rules. There's very few that do not. And I don't think we need to make a huge rule change where we have a very small group of violators manipulating the system or not complying. All right? I hope this video helps. We've got a delay on the rule. We'll be addressing it again in May and updating you on what you might need to know if you're going to be filing an H-1B or a perm case with that new rule coming up. All right, stay safe out there. Bye.